Let's go. Your boy Nas got another video. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna stop. I got another video, y'all. It's called My Boyfriend Never Runs Out of Money by MSA. Like, subscribe. Shout out to them. 26 million. Dang. It's more than Koya's Kenshin, man.
Hi there.
Let's see what they're about.
Hi there. My name is Emma, and I'm from Los Angeles.
Hi,
Please
sub.
like
Hi,
and
sub.
subscribe.
Hi.
I was born to workaholic parents, so I didn't see them much growing up. My babysitter didn't find me too interesting either.
Yeah, you were probably some boring piece of. You were a boring Nepo baby. That's why. Piece of trash.
She'd spend hours watching TV, watching weird wrestling competitions on the TV, while I would spend endless hours drowning my face in fashion magazines.
Ah, never mind. She's one of them.
It was my dream to start my own clothing line someday, and it would be so successful that my parents wouldn't have to work another day in their life
That's great for
and
you,
spend
man.
all their time with me.
That's great for you.
When I turned 16, Mom and Dad got me admitted into one of the best schools in the city and took me shopping to get some new stuff.
Yeah, I go to the best school in the city. Yeah, me too.
I was smitten by this gorgeous designer handbag. Mom, can I have this?
I think it looks like a cardboard box with polka dots.
Please? Emma, that's $3,000.
Yeah, they're definitely scamming you. $3,000 for a box like that? Are we serious right now, gang? No.
We can't afford that. Not after that expensive school. Really? You work so much, I thought we were rich.
Nah, you're just a lazy bastard. That's it. You're just a lazy bastard.
Mom gave me a weird look and we left.
Yeah.
But I couldn't take the bag off my mind.
You
So
work
I
for it.
decided to make my own money.
Finally, you want to do something.
Made lemonade stands, mowed lawns, and walked every rich person's dog that needed a run. Even
Yeah. You're definitely gonna make $3,000, man.
one's twice my size. Wait,
I never saw a successful lemonade stand in my 16 years of living.
boy, not so fast. Right before the term started, I'd earned enough to buy a fake bag, and it looked somewhat similar.
Wow, you were buying reps? That's not even crazy to say. I would buy reps too.
My first day, the entire parking lot was packed, but just then I found a cozy spot in corner. Slowly, I made my way in, feeling like a pro, until I heard an awful screeching sound. I'd hit a car.
How the heck did you hit a car? You are a horrible What is she good in life? Explain to me. What is she good in life? She can't do nothing.
It made a huge dent.
Jesus, bro. How do you hit it that bad? What? You weren't even looking. You know how hard it is to hit a This car was standing still. It was standing still. You purposely drove and dented it. Oh, this lady can't drive.
While I was reeling in shock, calculating the damage, a tall boy stopped and stared at me. Wow, that's as big as the Grand Canyon. Good job. Sarcasm is not helping, dude. Do you have any idea whose car this is? Let me see.
Yeah,
Looks
it's my
like
car.
mine. Sure enough, he unlocked the door and tossed his backpack inside.
Yeah, that's gonna be $50,000. Yeah, piece of trash.
My mind went into overdrive. How could he be so indifferent after I dented his
Because he's about to sue you like crazy and put your family in so much terminal debt that the next 15 generations of your life is gonna be working in such horrible living condition. You guys are gonna be basically slaves, just like in North Korea.
very pricey looking car? I'm so sorry. This is totally my fault.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I'll make it up to you.
Mhm.
Cool. Get it repaired then.
Yeah.
I looked at him confused.
Frick you mean confused? You broke his car.
There was no way I could afford to repair the damage.
Hey, if you can't do the crime, don't do the time. Wait, shoot, no. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. So if you can't pay for it, who did you think was gonna pay for it? There's no way out of this, buddy. You're done.
Damages. Before I could respond, he inched closer, and I swear he smelled like oranges. Or you could agree to go on a date with me. Your call.
Never mind. This guy's a simp.
Take your time. There's no rush. I'm Caleb, by the way. He was cute, but I'd barely met the guy. I thought about it hard before.
What you feel? Why'd you think about it hard? This guy just said you didn't have to pay for it. If you go on a date, man, I'm taking that offer right away. Oh, Oh, I'm taking that offer on the dot. I'm not even thinking about it. Frick you mean that? Oh no, 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 no,
saying
no.
yes, and later found out that Caleb was freaking rich.
Gold digger, gold digger.
His dad owned a multi-million-dollar company, and basically everyone's parents at school worked for his father. He was like a huge deal. Caleb and I went on several dates after that, and I grew to like him. He was a great listener and totally grounded.
Hi.
I want to start a business of my own one day, like a super cute fashion line. That sounds ambitious, but I'm sure you'll pull through. I can feel it. A month later, when he asked me to be his girlfriend, he filled my car with roses and a giant stuffed teddy bear. I was happy, but the girls in school just went bonkers. On our first date as a couple, Caleb gifted me an expensive handbag.
Gucci. Huh. Are you serious, bro? You couldn't get her some newest Gucci? No, newest Laton. You didn't. You guys don't know about newest Laton?
The original version of my fake one. What?
Rep Warrior.
Wow, that's awesome, but I can't take this. You're my girlfriend now, and you only deserve the best. Caleb insisted, and I couldn't say no. It was.
Frick you mean you couldn't say no? I would have taken it without hesitation. I would have been the hey man, if I was a girl too, I would be a gold digger like crazy. Huh. If you don't got if you don't got the money for this nyash, you can't have it. Hey, you wanna hook up with me? That's 50K. I'm being honest, bro. God knew not to make me a girl. I would be living life on easy mode.
Was my favorite brand after all. One day after school, Caleb invited me to his place where he lived all by himself. While he swam in his private pool, I sketched new fashion designs in my journal. What do you think? Very chic. You know you don't have to work, right? I'll have more than enough money to support us.
Lucky bound. Don't go to work. Living life on easy. Married. You crash his car and then get rid. Man, to crash a guy's car and then realize he's a multi-millionaire and then become his boyfriend, and then like you can live life on easy just cause like bro, God really bless you. Huh. You greedy bastard.
I know, but this is my dream, and I want to do this for myself.
Yeah, you can't be a rich bum. I want to be a rich bum. I wish I could be a rich bum.
Whatever floats your boat, love. Just remember, I'll always be there for you.
What did she do to deserve this love, like this type of love?
That summer, I decided to take a business class at a local community college, and I was by far the youngest one there. Not that I cared. I belonged there.
Are you sure
I
about
was
that?
busy concentrating on what the professor was saying when a heavy voice interrupted me. So, professor, you know all this from your successful businesses? I turned around to see a cute guy in the back corner,
Don't you have a boyfriend?
leaning in his chair with his feet propped up on the desk. Excuse me? I'm just saying, if you knew anything about marketing, you wouldn't be teaching. They would.
This guy just said if you knew anything about marketing, you wouldn't be teaching. No, wait, you're an idiot. If you knew something about marketing, he would teach you. You stupid idiot.
Went back and forth for a while.
You never heard of it. You don't know that teachers can be rich, right?
My professor got angrier and angrier while the boy
Premium rage baiting.
remained calm. I couldn't believe how rude he was, but I had to agree. He wasn't entirely wrong.
No.
After class, I decided
You're just an idiot.
to grab lunch at the college dining hall. I was finishing a sketch in my journal when that rude boy came behind me in line. Is that meant for a unicorn? Excuse me? So now you're a PhD in designing too? That's designing? Let me show you something. Listen, I don't know what your deal is, but you cannot insult. Before I could finish, he pulled out his phone and showed me a clothing website filled with plain black t-shirts, and they were listed at over $100 each.
Hey, whoever's buying this stuff, bro, he literally has 2 and 1 star. His thing is trash. He's scamming people. This guy's a professional scammer. This guy's a hustler. Yeah.
This is my business.
Yeah, your business sucks, man. Trash. No creativity. Huh. Bastard. Can't even create a good business.
These boring black tees,
Bro.
you could get these anywhere. He
That's
clicked a
not
few
cap.
apps and showed me his bank statements. The number almost made me fall backwards. How could this guy be making thousands of dollars selling regular old t-shirts?
Twin, your boyfriend's a multi-millionaire. Alright? Yeah, I don't really think it matters. Alright?
I don't get it. Why are you even taking classes? What can I say? I'm a sucker for knowledge.
Nah,
You're crazy.
you're scamming.
Actually, I'm Eric, and you need a better teacher.
Yeah, nah. What about?
Someone who knows how to make big bucks in real
Nah, he definitely took that from his parents. His dad's bank account. That's definitely his dad's bank account. He's lying. There's no way he can make that much money from a 100 black t-shirt that have 1 and 2 stars.
life and
Nobody's
not
buying
some
it.
loser professor. He went on to cut
Like, Goodfella tees are way better than death trash cans filling back tea.
me in
And
line
Goodfella
and
teas
buy
aren't
the
even that
cheapest
expensive.
thing on the menu. For a while, I avoided Eric like the plague.
Well, because you have a boyfriend. Like, isn't that the bare minimum?
I didn't want my work
Like, duh.
associated with him, but the more I researched about his business, the more I realized I needed his expertise.
No.
He could sell t-shirts just from the hype alone.
Yeah, it's called being a scammer.
So that following week, I put my pride aside and asked him to tutor me. Little did I know, it would turn out to be my biggest mistake. He talked way too fast and laughed at all my questions. He even made me work the customer service line for his business to understand how businesses work.
That's not crazy to say.
I complained about Eric to Caleb all day. He's so rude and mean. I don't even know how to deal with him. Drop his classes then. I can't do that. He's good at what he does, and
No, you can definitely drop it.
I can genuinely learn so much
But are you learning anything? Then what are you complaining about? Like what?
from him. Then take his attitude with a pinch of salt. Anyway, I have something that'll cheer you up. I
Bro.
want you to meet my parents. I was shocked. I only ever saw his dad on billboards or on TV commercials. Being nervous was an understatement. We
Yo,
met
what
them
is
at
this-
an expensive
Yo, what's
Italian
wrong with this
restaurant in town the next week. His dad stood up to shake my hand, but when I looked over his shoulder, I saw none other than my tutor sitting at the same table. You must be Emma. We've heard great things.
Yo, why stop? We heard. Oh shoot, my fault.
Then Caleb saw Eric too, and he seemed mad. What are you doing here? Not even a hello, brother? Brother? My head spun in a million
Bro, stop
circles.
making this ugly
Eric
face.
and Caleb? Brothers?
Yeah,
Caleb?
bro, I don't know. Like, unless you have the IQ, unless both of your brain cells are fighting for third place, you can clearly see that they look the same and they're probably twins. But who am I to say anything, huh? I'm just a background character.
Looked ready
A
to fight
bystander.
him until their father got in between them. I invited him here, son. He's still family. Caleb backed off, but I was still in shock. And to make matters
Nah, you're
worse,
just an idiot.
Eric pretended he'd never met me.
Why
Caleb's
would you
parents
pretend?
ordered
You have
me
a boyfriend, bro. Stop
all
doing
kinds
it.
of delicious courses, but I couldn't find the stomach to eat anything. And after dinner,
Yeah, that's fine. Man, I would have ate everything.
Caleb took me straight home and angrily
In a Lamborghini.
drove off without saying goodbye. During our next tutoring session,
I would've got
I
my
was
knee out
still
yours.
fuming when Eric walked up. Why didn't you tell me about your family? You never asked. And besides,
Plus, you have a boyfriend. Like what? Why would you care?
I didn't think we're that close. What do you mean? You're related to my boyfriend and you... Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. You're not really his type, to be honest.
Wait, is she trying to cheat on him? Is she cheating? Yo, this is cheating. She's
That's
cheating.
not the point. I
She's
can't
blushing. She's cheating.
deal with this. I'm leaving. Wait, Emma, I'm sorry. I was just being a jerk. I calmed down as Eric spoke that he had been estranged from his family for 2 years because he refused to take over the family business. His clothing line was a result of wanting to prove
Yeah,
he
that
could
thing trash, bro. That clothing line is garbage.
make something successful without being connected to them. Part of me understood. I still wanted to pursue my clothing line dream, even though Caleb said I didn't have to. When I told Eric, he didn't laugh, but he seemed impressed.
Yo, Caleb literally supported you. Yo, what's wrong with this lady?
Take out your computer. You're making a website today.
Oh, yo, this lady's cheating. She has
Eric helped me create my website from scratch.
chat. Yeah, he definitely used AI. Beetle chick.
As
Yeah.
usual, he was going super fast and
Yeah,
I
you say that.
scrambled to keep up. But when I looked in my laptop reflection and saw him laugh, he looked different to me.
Yo, she's cheating.
Almost attractive.
Bro, she's cheating.
Step out of it, Emma. He's your boyfriend's.
Yeah, not gonna lie, bro. I feel bad for Caleb. She not only did she break this guy's car, she's a cheater, and he cheated on her with her twin brother. Oh my god.
Brother. My website was good, but for the first few days, I didn't get many orders.
Yeah, cause you're not scamming like he is. He definitely has bots buying his stuff. you know what I'm saying, AI generated bank account.
But I didn't lose hope and continued sketching and building my brand. I worked on them for days until one night I got a call from Caleb and he sounded a bit off. Want to talk about it? Not really, but I have a surprise for you.
Wait, who's
Caleb
again?
told me that he'd put my name in a small fashion show for new designers. I couldn't believe it.
Wait, Caleb's the boyfriend?
Stinking state
I
set
forgot
in.
who Caleb is, bro. All I know is she's cheating on the original guy, whoever it is. Yeah, I don't know if Caleb's the boyfriend or not, bro.
Oh, you really shouldn't have. Yes, I should, and yes, I will. I've decided to be more supportive of your dream. That's... Thank you.
Oh, so Caleb's
I
the
was
boyfriend.
over the moon that day, but when I told Eric, he didn't sound as impressed. It's just a small show. Yeah, but
Wait, why are you hanging out with Eric, bro? Go to your boyfriend.
it's big for me. And maybe after this, I might actually get some customers. You will come to the show, won't you?
She's inviting another guy? Yeah, she's.
You're inviting me? Well, you've helped me get this far. It would be rude of me not to.
He didn't even do anything.
When the day came, I peered at the audience behind the curtain. I was blown away to see Eric sitting in the back row. I was glad he showed up.
You have a boyfriend.
Too glad to admit. Once my models were ready, they were off strutting down the catwalk wearing my designs. Surprisingly, the
What's wrong with
audience
that? No.
went crazy. I walked
Cap.
out and bowed with the last model,
Top 5 things that never happened.
and then jumped into Caleb's arms, behind his shoulder. Eric
Oh.
was watching, and he looked irritated. By the time I
'cause he's
made
trying
my
to
way to the
bad
back
take
of the
you.
room, Eric was gone. The show had tremendously boosted my sales.
Game.
Caleb invited me to his parents' home to celebrate. My brother will be there. Sorry. Why do you hate him so much? He's a total jerk. Anyone would kill to get my father's business, but he would rather do his own thing. Whatever. Joke's on him. I get the business now. Caleb's words didn't sit right with me, but
Why does it matter? All right, you're rich. All right, he's rich. You're rich, and you have your own business. So why does it matter, bro?
I kept it to myself. We got to his mansion,
Stinking
and my
bastard.
eyes instantly started searching for Eric.
She's with her man, and she's looking for another man. That Shotty is not your Shotty twin. It was just your turn, bro. I feel bad for Caleb.
But he didn't show up. We were halfway into the
She's trying to
party when
gaslight me.
Eric
She's trying to
strode through the
gaslight me.
door with a girl. Guess I wasn't missed. Mom, Dad, this is Angelica. My stomach turned.
You have a boyfriend right there.
Since when did Eric have a girlfriend?
you
By the
care?
looks on everyone's faces, they were thinking the same thing. Angelica's a model from New York. She has her own beauty brand.
Type
The
stuff.
more I watched them interact, the more I felt sick.
You have a boyfriend. What the?
It didn't make sense
Bro, I want to smack this lady, bro. I actually want to drop kick her. She's
to me
pissing
why I
off.
cared so much. Caleb, however, seemed to care for different reasons. That's so typical. Inviting people without asking Dad? Ugh, spare me for not being Dad's little saint.
No, it's called basic. You can't just invite people without your parents' permission, especially if it's your parents' party. Or is it just me?
Suddenly, Caleb's dad flew into a rage, making Eric's date shrink away from the
He
scene.
definitely paid her. Yeah, she's definitely an OF model. I can tell.
That's enough, Eric. If you don't want to be part of this family, then stay out.
Gladly, father, gladly. He turned and left the party. I found
Yo, what's wrong with this guy, Eric, bro? This guy's low-key a bastard.
myself following him. Eric,
The audacity of this shotty, bro. Hey, this is why I say never treat a hoe seriously. You know, never put a loyalty on a hoe.
wait, I'm sure he didn't mean it.
And you've known them for what, a week? Now you're an expert?
I looked into his eyes and saw there was pain there, even though he
Bro, this guy's doing this all for himself.
tried to hide it. You do care. You act like you don't, but you do. His face was so tense, I thought he would snap. Instead, he sighed and turned away.
Just leave me alone.
Listen, I need to... As I rushed behind Eric, my toe caught on a bump in the sidewalk and the ground rushed up to me. When I sat up, my ankle was throbbing, and Eric swooped me up in his arms. As he carried me back, I couldn't stop myself
get
from
more and more
falling for
pissed.
him.
Oh my-
I knew this was wrong. I was with Caleb, but Eric was so much
But
kinder
what do you mean he was kinder? What do you mean?
and helpful and sort of a jerk, but he was always there when
Yo, Caleb literally gave you everything. He gave you that model. You know what I'm saying? He gave you that like competition so you could blow up. He gave you the money to start the business. All Caleb did was start the website that you could do for nothing. You could ask AI. You can create your own website. He didn't do nothing. What did he teach you? And you talk about he's kind. He's a jerk, bro. This just shows that girls like you if you treat them like jerks, bro. Like the only way to keep a girl like nowadays is to treat her like a jerk.
I needed him. After that day, I decided to keep my distance from Eric.
Thank
Caleb was
you.
my boyfriend, and I
Thank
couldn't betray
you.
him. I spent my
Okay.
days working
Hey.
on making my business better, and one day, my brand ended up exploding all over.
I don't think they did
Thank you,
discover.
bro. She has a brain cell. She's actually not stupid. Stinking idiot, bro. Bro, what's with all these double ads, bro? I'm like, freaking God.
For social media. I had to investigate, so I went online and did some online digging. The root of it, I discovered, was none other than Eric's site where he'd promoted my line. He also left me an email in my inbox. I know you don't want any boosts or freebies, but us entrepreneurs have to stick together. Enjoy the extra press. You've worked hard and you deserve it. Sincerely, your tutor. I wanted to find him and thank him, but Caleb told me he was leaving the country to open up a store in England, and he was taking off that night. Good riddance. You don't care that you'll never see your own brother again? Not really, no.
Nah.
But why do you care so much? I don't. I was just... Wait, please, don't tell me you have feelings for my brother.
Yeah, bro. She's a bop, bro. She's a bop. She's a bop.
You do, don't you? Before I could say anything, Caleb snapped. After I supported your dumb business, you went behind my back and cheated on me with my brother?
Yeah, bro. What's wrong with you?
Caleb, I didn't cheat
Nah,
on
you definitely cheated, bro. I don't know who's lying to you.
Oh, it's
Girls. Oh, talk about I didn't cheat. In her own fantasy.
smothered all over your face. Dad was right about you. You're classless and shut up. You're the worst, Caleb. I had no idea you thought so low of me.
Cause you are that low. You lower the standards. You what are you talking about?
But I'm glad you told me now. And by the way, eat bugs. We're done.
Thank you, bro. Leave my boy Caleb alone. He don't need you.
I was
Bastard.
horrified with how mean Caleb was.
Cause you cheated on him. You cheated. You're not gonna gaslight me.
And
You're
after
not
that
gaslighting
day,
me.
I broke all ties with him. I tried calling Eric multiple times, but he never returned my call. So,
Oh my
I
God.
guess that was done too. Some months later, I opened up a popular boutique in the city, keeping Eric's note at the bottom of my register. I tried to keep my mind off him as best as I could, and decorated my office with selfies of my parents enjoying their vacation in Greece. One night, just as
Yeah, your parents. Hey, man, I can lie, bro. Hey, shoot, I would have done the same thing I was her. Use them, get money, become rich, and break all of them. And take they from like 13,000 different type of men and get like every type of disease in the world. And then I cure every single type of disease, and then I become the perfect immune system. And then my body low-key gets harvested by scientists to become like the perfect life form. And then my body, and then we take all that, and then we put it into a serum, and then we give it to every single human being in the world, and everybody become a perfect like human beings, and then Loki become Voltermites, and then we Loki destroy each other to have survival of the fittest, and then we take over the whole galaxy and the world, and then like we just die of self-destruction because the Q comes and configurate us into absolutely horrible human beings, and then yeah, basically, and then like 40 million billion trillions with like an E and like 14 million trillion numbers after that, we did like evolve from the monster that the Q has transformed us into and become an ultimate life being, and then become a fourth dimensional god, and then destroy the universe and recreating, causing a big bang, and then starting over the universe. Basically, what happens.
I was closing the boutique, I heard a voice behind me. Does this come in amends? Eric! I rushed and hugged him tight. That's a reaction I could live for. Now tell me,
I don't want to
do
even
you
watch
have
this
a
no
size
more.
larger? I ate too many burgers in England. Taking the shirt he was holding, I went into the back room and found a large for him.
Yo, that shirt is trash, bro. You ever made that shirt? Yeah, you? Me, I burned that shirt. Do us all a favor. Take that shirt and put it in the. Yeah, that shirt should never see the light of day again. That shirt should be banished, exiled. Put in the fifth dimension. Put in the seventh ring of absolute HD double hockey sticks.
To try on. He too handed me one of his overpriced t-shirts. How
Wow, $100 for a black tee. Yeah, I've seen everything in 2026.
was it? I feel like a unicorn.
Nah, this is the ugliest piece of thing. I never see somebody rocking that except for them hippies, and that's be on crack and like cocaine at like 3 a.m. in the freaking morning. Doing a bust down rolling average. My new average. It's my first time rapping it. My just like no, I'm joking.
What about yours? Oh, you know, feels like a regular old t-shirt. Laughing, he grabbed my shirt and pulled me in for a kiss.
Yeah, bro. Whoever made this story, bro. Yeah, you should really just take your. Hey, do us all a favor. All right. You should quit. Yeah, quit while you're still ahead. Because this was the worst piece of fiction I ever. This was the worst 14 minutes and 56 seconds of my life. This piece of slop was AI generated. Yeah. Yeah, Emma. Well, yeah, Emma, you cannot get. Yeah, she really said you're the worst kid when he. Yeah, yeah. Spoiled cheating and you come to it. Yeah, Caleb deserves much better. Yeah, Emma, piece of trash. Die. Yeah, you freaking idiot, bro. Emma's a horrible person. Yeah, bro. Emma, piece of trash. Yeah, yeah. Whoever Emma, bro, somebody needs to break her heart horribly. Somebody needs to break her heart over. But anyway, y'all boys, that's the last one for today's. I'll see y'all boys. Peace out. You know what I'm saying? Namaste, namaste.